I'm not going to break even here yet. I want us to kind of blast by this. Rate this trade. I would give this trade like a B plus probably. Why A B? What do you mean why A B? Oh, why A B? Because like the only reason I think this is subjectively gonna maybe work is because trendline liquidity. But like, see how right here we closed above this inversion for value gap first, and then we went down. Like that's not really a good price action. So yeah, the mechanical break even hit. I'm kind of waiting to here to go to break even though. We'll see. What should you be looking out for when you trade gold compared to NQ? Not really anything. Yo, you're trying to liquidity everywhere, dude. What am I doing on YouTube? I'm not gonna read chat. I'm just gonna be talking about price action. I'm not even trading my live today, so I'm already done for the week. But I'm just gonna kind of just vibe on YouTube and yeah, pretty much it. How much do I size for trades like this? I'll just go like half size. I'm only in a half size on my Apex right now, so let's see. Because here's the thing, like if this fully hits, it's a 3-yard trade. So knowing it's not really the most highest probability setup there is, I'm only losing 0.5 R if I lose. You know what I'm saying? Do I think we can manipulate the London high then dump? Maybe. Did I only look for the LRLR? Yeah. Again, it's not a great setup. It's just I don't know. Probably gonna get stopped here. Yeah, I'm only in this in Apex. I'm not trading my live account today. Friday's a no-no for me. Can I add low volume node to my new indicator? Yeah, sure. Guys, I'm trolling. Just making sure you're all listening. Um, I don't know what you mean by that, Yusuf. A low volume node indicator? When can I try the indicator? It'll be ready to try probably. Probably gonna release it this week, so we'll see. Mm, 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 mm. Is order flow better than ICT? No. Mm, mm. Shorting all-time highs? Yeah, I'm not in this line live or anything. I'm just kind of eval. I'm done for the week after yesterday's trade. Again, that's the only reason why I'm live on YouTube. Just kind of be talking about price and just saying where I think it goes, and you know, get wrecked a few times, get some wins, you know. Mm, mm, mm. Um, I mean, no, ICT is still better than order flow for sure. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Hopefully we can break this fair value gap. This is gonna be like confirmation that we're gonna dump here, but if we don't get this, then it's not. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like this is just engineering, and it's gonna it's gonna end up blasting through this trendline liquidity, which I don't really know when. We'll see when. Pavi, this is a very mid-tier trade. This is like a B setup, bro. Like I'm just trying this because I'm gonna see if I can catch the LRLR run here. Um, like yeah, there's an SMT at Asia lows when you can pump all day, and like I know the risk, but um, yeah, like I don't know. You know, if it loses, it loses. Not really the end of the world. Yeah, I use a fund for trading. Sometimes I go live on YouTube. I need to do one because I haven't done one in a while. We also have a lot of LRLR to the upside. Yeah, so we have a lot of LRLR to the upside too. Um, so I'm thinking either this happens or this happens. I'm just kind of gambling that this is gonna happen, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll end up taking another winning trade, so it doesn't really matter that much. We have good liquidity on both sides, so YM long. I'm bearish on YM, but we'll see. So gold 2 minute. Let me check. Yeah, gold 2 minute looks pretty good. I agree. Beautiful mistakes. Making beautiful mistakes. Dude, that song stuck in my head right now. Respect to the nah, this is a horrible trade time, and this isn't anything more than a B plus setup. Again, conditions horrible, not delivering out of anything. There's no obvious liquidity sweep. I'm literally just guessing that we're gonna go down based off this LRLR. So if you think this is a good trade, you gotta study a little bit. Yeah, kind of. I wait for the inversion, which we got an inversion here, which wasn't even valid. So we didn't even get a valid play here. Um, but I don't know. I thought we'd still run this, but it's fine because I guarantee you we will, and I'll probably catch the move. So yeah, I should remember that. How did I come up with my name? Long story, dude. Long story. Mm, nah, that's for another time, not for right now. Yeah, I'm actually only half size in this trade right now. So if I lose, I'm only down 0.5 R. But I'm also up 6 R this week, and I'm done on my live, and there's no way I can go red now on my apexes. So thanks to that play I took yesterday, really good play. If I could only date Tory trades, would you then only trade trend lines? Yeah, bro. Dream scenario? I don't really have dream scenario. My dream scenario now is to do either maybe this or this. I'm hoping this, because then we can look for long setups and just line back to all-time highs. But Dev, I'm not really sure. I would say maybe like 67%. No, I'm just kidding. Probably like 70%. So beautiful mistake. Yeah, this 5 minute stuff only is down for sure. But it doesn't matter because we have LRLR down here and we have LRLR up here. So whichever one breaks, I'll probably look for opposite to happen. No, Cash. I stream every single day on Discord. Dude, this is a banger. Damn. Golden verse looks really good here. Little one-to-one ski. All right, 4 more minutes to open. Let's see if I'm right. It's protected high in gold. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying pattern-wise, this looks really good. I don't really know what the context is. Yeah, PB and Blake are way better than me. Javi good. You should probably just stop watching this live stream, bro. 2-minute NQ, not bad. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. Hopefully it inverses, and I'll end up being done for the day. Again, I'm really just looking for open the dump straight down here, and then if we do, I'm done, and I'm gonna probably not take another trade the rest of the day. So. All right, 3 more minutes of the open. This is definitely like a gamble at this point now because we're still between two flags, but I'm still holding. Would I add in this inverse? Nah, dude. I just have my TP and stop loss, and that's what I'm gonna do. Again, it's a complete gamble because we have trend line liquidity above and below. So even if I'm wrong and I do get stopped here, like we'll probably go get a reversal the other way, is my guess. Beautiful mistakes. All right, 2 more minutes. Again, if you're not already in this trade, I think the entry would be if this breaks. Doubt it's going to be valid by open, but it could be. Because if this little fair value gap doesn't break here, then I'm not confident us going down at all. We'll see. No, I don't stream every day. I stream every day in Discord. I'm just doing this because I'm bored on YouTube. All right, one more minute. Probably gonna get stopped here is my guess. We'll see though. And stopped out. Let's go. All right, so I'm still looking for this trend line liquidity. Just because that doesn't got stopped doesn't mean I'm not gonna be looking for this still. Um, we'll just have to find like a reversal setup open. To be honest, we'll see. All right, here's open now. Damn, that's a rip. I knew that was gonna happen, dude. So yeah, now we're at this 2 minute. I'm assuming if we break this, we're just gonna dump here. So we'll see though. Hit my break even. Not really the greatest open. The reason I'm saying that is because we're still between this 5 and this 2, so not really my favorite open. I would probably just wait for one to get broken at this point, because this 5 can't break and this 2 can't break. So whatever one breaks is probably going to be the way we go, is my guess. We'll see. We're at all-time high, so which doesn't mean much, but if the 5 minute breaks, we'll probably just go back to the all-time highs. Could that be a 930 data wick? Yeah, you can consider that a data wick. I like, for anyone who doesn't know, I like using these 930 opens as they're obvious. I like treating them as data wicks, but we have to get like a setup to them. We don't really have a setup right now to it. All right, so no 2 minute close there, which is fine. Again, you can just see how much is struggling to close beneath the 2 minute. It's probably going to give like a burst of volume at some point. Just don't know when, because this is a pretty bad open. Yeah, I'm looking for longs if we sweep this, and then I'll target back to the upside. So this is a really bad open though. Like if we don't pump or dump off open, that's not really a good sign, because that's just bad PA. Beautiful mistakes. All right, my guess is we're gonna go here. We break this, we're chilling. All right, keep dumping here. We just have to break this 5 minute now, and then we're chilling. But once we get here, I'm looking for a long setup, guys. Come on, hit this low, please. Setup from, yeah, I'll be looking for a long setup from this fair value gap below. If we get a long setup here, will that be good? Yes or no? No, it's not, because now we have a London low still below. Which I bet you the indicator is marked here. Yeah, the indicator is marked as well. Again, you can see how much this is struggling though. Doesn't matter though, it should hit. So close, hit the damn TP. And bang, there it is. All right. I'm gonna be fully transparent with you guys. I did hold that trade, and my invalidation point was a stop loss if we rip past this 5 minute. So yeah, and it was my Apex accounts, so I don't really care much about those. I like changed my stop at the last second, dude. I didn't really size that heavy though, so I'm not up that much. I'm only up like $1,000 right now. I mean, dude, I just knew like I don't know. I thought this trend line would hold because this 5 minute wasn't breaking, so I just didn't cut. So yeah, I'm probably done for the day. Just gonna tape read from now. But yeah, I just had a lot of conviction in that running. ES 1 minute. Let me check. No. I don't know what this is. We don't really have a long setup here yet. So now I think that we're going to run this LRLR, and I think that this will be a soup, and I think we're going to do this. So maybe if we get like a good candle through this could be a long right here. We'll see. I think like I would like a better long for sure. I think a better long would be better here, but we'll see. Like maybe another manipulation leg. Yeah, you should just. I know it's bad for my reputation. You should just stop following me and unsubscribe, and then stop watching the stream. Yeah, I'm just so bored at this point. Dude, I had my first loss in like a month yesterday. I was like, bruh. What about the bearish SMTs? I mean, there's still a lot of liquidity above, so we'll kind of see if we get like a long inside here. I mean, this is where I'm looking for one right here. I wouldn't want 50%. I mean, that's the dream. Like, the dream scenario is truly like this. Like, this is truly a dream scenario. But we're at all-time highs and we have a ton of LRLR above. So if this, like, I feel like this could still give us a long setup. Frozen, hello? Hello, hello. What I was saying is this. Like the dream scenario is down to this 50%, but if we get along here, I could still see this working because we have LRLR here. So let's see. Again, we are at all-time highs, so I feel like this could happen if we're at all-time highs because we just pump quicker than normal sometimes. But what do we need to confirm that? Well, yeah, Bunny, I treat my Apex accounts like eval accounts, so it doesn't really matter. I don't actually trade IPGs on my eval accounts though. That's the thing. I just trade liquidity. I probably have like a 40% win rate in my eval accounts. I just don't alert the trades because a lot of them lose. I just felt like alerting that one, so I figured it'd work. But again, I'm not a signal service. You can leave my stream if you want. If we pumped, I would have said nothing. Yeah, probably not, because the trade already stopped out anyways. Again, if you guys want to leave my stream, like I literally don't care. I don't want your money, guys. You can leave and you can go trade with someone else if you want. All right, so let's watch this 15-minute here. If we get like a really bullish reaction, obviously that's bullish, but if we just start cutting through it and we close below in 3 minutes, and we'll see. We'll see. So again, was I right about the move it open? Yes or no? Thinking we dump first. Thank you for the long idea. What? What the hell are you talking about? We ain't even getting long setups. Dude, what did you long? Dude, there hasn't even been a single IVG to the upside, bro. Dude, that was the funniest comment I've read in the last month, bro. Oh my god. Yo, don't call him stupid. He just doesn't know my model probably. Listen, there's no long setup here. We have to wait for the IVG, bro. You had a different index? Oh, that makes sense. I was gonna say, yeah, don't call him stupid, guys. It's just as funny. There must be, yeah, I was gonna say there must be something wrong there. Maybe in different index. Maybe you're like on like Euro or something, but all right, maybe we get this 50%. That's pretty funny. Again, we're clearly just dumping through this fair value gap. So now maybe it makes sense to go hit this 50%, then get like a textbook long back to the upside. The gold play failed. So if you took the gold play, I'll give you that. That was definitely a loss. I didn't take the gold play though, because it was if you look to the left here, it was a protected high, which someone called that out in chat. Patrick Whelan said long. I agree. I think we do get along, but you gotta wait for the setup. I'm gonna keep an eye on YM just in case because probably not. I was gonna say we could get like a inversion out of the 15-minute down to the sell side here. Might just like send alert. See what happens. All right, that's what I learned there. One minute possible. All right, so yeah, there is a 1 minute for value gap. If we end up getting this, and actually, no, I'd wait for the 2 here. If we end up getting this 1 and 2, and then the 15 holds, this would definitely be a good setup. But if we close below the 15-minute, oh wait, there is a gap here that we're directing off of too. I was gonna say if we close below this 15-minute, it wouldn't be as good, but there is a nice unbalanced gap that would be considered we're tapping into here. Hmm. So we close below this gap, and like that's not bullish. But if we still got really, and I mean really good momentum off of this, then I maybe still think about this 2 minute long. But for now, probably not. So we'll see what happens here. Nah, YM does not look clean in the 1 minute. I would not touch that chart. I mean, look how like there's like no gaps here, bro. All right, so based off of this reaction, it probably looks like we're not going to get the inverse here, and it probably looks like we're going to go down to the 50%. We'll see, though. I could be wrong. We'll see how we react off this. Look, you always got to react, not predict. ES is pretty bearish as well. Like ES, I think ES could go here. And then maybe long setup. We're not a discount yet. I think based off of everything I'm seeing right now, I'm probably gonna wait for long when ES hits this gap here and when NQ hits the 50%. I think that to me would make the most sense. Now there's always the possibility of ES hitting the gap, and then we get a long here and this doesn't hit the 50%. So that could happen, but ideally I want both to hit the 50%. There's LRLR here on ES, see it? And that's another reason why I thought we'd dump it open, because look at this. All I did was put in a high inside of another high, and this fair value gap got rejected, see? Any scenarios for more of a dump? If we like rocket through this 0.5, then I think we'll dump further, but I bet we get a long setup. Again, you just gotta be patient. Like this is where you kind of react, not predict, you know? Just an announcement for everyone on YouTube. My new indicator is coming out. Coming out probably next week, Monday or Tuesday. So I'm gonna make a video on that. It has a checklist. It has SMTs. It's gonna have way more. It's gonna have multi-time frame closes, and it's gonna have even more secret sauce that I haven't shared. So just so no one copies it. So yeah, just stay tuned to that. If you're subscribed to the 2 degrees one, just unsubscribe. And I mean, I've already compared this with 2D's indicator, and this alerts like almost every setup I take where 2 degrees missed some. So just want to give a quick announcement. Like it's very, very good. And there's also like a filter where you can obviously make it into, you can only have alert certain times, which is cool. 3 minute. Like yes, but no. Like I don't. It's if here's the thing. If ES does not fully run this low, and then we get a 3 minute NQ, it's gonna be way worse. Basically 2 degrees kicked me off his team because I was too unprofessional or something. I don't really know. Oh my god, of course we're gonna get this, dude. So yeah, there's a clear as day 3 minute, 2 minute here. Oh my god, I might just have to pattern trade this, dude. Well, I'll probably just paper trade this, but um, this is really good momentum, guys. Yo, if you're in the stream, make sure to leave a like. If we get to 100 likes, I'll give a one Apex account giveaway. Dude, the thing is, like, this is a good pattern trade, but it's not like, I don't know if this is a good trade. All right, so there's the 2 minute close. I'm gonna try this. This is a complete pattern trade. I'm literally just gonna target this LRLR, um, and we'll see what happens. Obviously, I'm gonna take it on paper because I'm done for the day. But like, here's the thing: it's a pattern trade. It probably has like a 60% win rate, like a trade like this. So subjectively, I would have liked lower because I think ES is a little too high right now, and I think there's liquidity below. But pattern trade, I would say it probably has like a 60% win rate. So we'll see. It's kind of annoying because ES only ran half of this, you know. Why is that bad? It follows my checklist. Here's the thing. Wait, let's see if the indicator alerted it. Here's the thing. It's bad because we still have LRLR and ES that we just did not run. But like it still could work because it's just a very high V-shaped recovery. So it's like it's a 60% win rate pattern trade. That's what I'm saying. You know, I feel like these don't fail. I feel like these will still work, even these pattern trades with these V-shaped recoveries. So sometimes you just, I don't know. If I wasn't done, I probably would have taken it. I would take it. Indicator alert as well, which is cool. I'm in on paper, so I'm probably not gonna go break even. But if you're in on live, I would have probably gone break even there. But that's just my opinion. Okay, so it looks like this might get stopped out here. I don't know what that candle was, but it was a break even trade anyways. Again, like I said, I still think we go down here. There we go. See, look at that. Boom, baby. I told you guys. See why, dude? Like, look at that. Look at that. I knew that was gonna happen. So we finally ran the LRLR. See, that's exactly why I was saying there's a pattern trade. Now, it would have been a break-even trade anyways, but do you see how, like, dude, so many traders will get wrecked taking this play because they don't understand that ES should still run this LRLR, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. Does it really matter, Mikkel? No, because it was a break-even trade anyways, right? But like in hindsight, let's say there was no break-even here and the break-even didn't exist here, you can see exactly what I was talking about. And look at YM. It's going to go for my target I called earlier. So YM should hit this. I'm going to try a little chase here for YM. 4693. Should smack this TP. Look at this. Dude, why couldn't this have happened yesterday during my trade, man? Come on, bro. Dude, YM is falling off a cliff right now. That's crazy. What do I say about the 30-second law now? I still think we go lower, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I think every long right now is a pattern trade. Because, bro, we still have liquidity beneath. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like YM's gonna hit this low. I think ES is gonna go for this gap still. I think NQ could possibly go hit the 50% here. Right? There's still this on NQ. Like, bro, only like again, is this a good pattern trade? Yes. Was it a break even trade? Yes. Right? We tapped into the 5 minute gap here as a break even trade, but like again, it wasn't that amazing of a trade in my opinion. So, well, it was a good mechanical, but not a good subjective. You you don't want to know how many people took that long. The long wasn't a loss. The long was a break even. So if you followed my model, then you should have taken a break even. Come on, YM, hit the damn TP. Rate the 1 minute short. It's not that great because you're shorting into a 15 minute at this point. This is like another pattern trade in my opinion. Because you're literally shorting into a 15 minute. Again, like I said, I'm done for the day, right? I'm not taking a single other trade, right? I obviously took that on paper because I already took the other trade. And I'm obviously not trading my live right now, so again, I'm literally just tapering all this. And I'm surprised YM hasn't hit this yet. So there's a break even for the short, but it's probably just gonna be a break even trade, yeah. So ES did hit this low now, which means that we could technically bounce here in YM, but that would make 0 sense. Short or long, really nothing right now, dude. I think I'd wait for a long here from the 50% on NQ. Until then, I don't really like anything. Like I said, that long was a pattern trade. So how can we get better at reading price subjectively? Dude, it's just experience, bro. I've been trading for 6 years, dude. Dude, how does YM stall right before my target that I literally posted earlier in this commentary? So annoying. So I know some of you guys are probably wondering, like, what do you take this long? Again, it's another pattern trade. I'll probably paper trade it. But it's another pattern trade because we did not hit the 50% yet on NQ. So could work though. I don't know. Not It's definitely not a light bulb setup. I mean, bro, this in general, I feel like this price action is just pretty mid. So come on, YM, hit my TP. I literally called out earlier in this commentary, please. I need this YM level to hit because I think we'll get the most highest probability long if this YM level hits. I would be looking at ES here once this YM level hits. Like, bro, look how textbook this 3 minute looks. We just need the YM to hit this shit. Like, bro, there's no reason to stall here. Like this 3 minute on text, this is not a pattern trade. Like this ES long, this is a 100% full context A plus setup. But we need this level to be ran on YM. No, pattern trades are my model, Lissa. They're just it doesn't make sense with the market and as a like in context. Like I know the market's likely to go lower even though we have my model to the upside. That's what a pattern trade is. And I called that a pattern trade because I felt like ES was still going to go lower there, and it did. So, dude, come on, YM. There we go. Okay, now this is where I look for an A plus long. So now YM hit my level. I marked this out earlier in index commentary. Um, saying this would hit, which did. That's why I said, remember earlier I said I go look for a short up here. Now, did we get any shorts up here? We got the 1 minute that I said it wasn't really a good setup, and it really wasn't. It wasn't a light bulb, but I guess it worked. Um, but we really didn't get any light bulb setups there. But again, if you look at index commentary, I said this would hit on YM earlier. You can see want these lows below on YM. So those hit. Dude, look how textbook that is. We just death cannon to it. That's crazy. So now this is a spot where like, I feel like we could get an A plus long on ES. I really like this setup right here. We just have to have like good momentum back to the upside. Does everyone understand the difference on why this wouldn't be a pattern trade versus why the other one was? Type 1 if you understand. Okay, so Popa, let me go over it one more time. So when we got this trade right here, okay, which was a break-even trade anyways, right? I was saying this is a pattern trade when it triggered, right? Why? Well, because at this moment of time, ES was like pretty much like this. All right. If we went back in hindsight, and I showed you this situation on a chart, what would you think is going to happen here? What do you think we're going to dump or pump after seeing it, like when seeing this candle? Yeah, 100% dump. Why? Because we had trendline liquidity, we swept the high, we delivered from a fair value gap. So I called the NQ a pattern trade, knowing that I wanted ES to go lower, which would bring on Q down. So, and then what happened? We went down, hit that low. Okay, now if we got a trade, it would not be a pattern trade, right? So if we got the same exact trade, but we got it right now, it would not be a pattern trade. Do we have a play like that setting up right now? Not really. Nothing light bulb yet. I feel like this would have been light bulb if the ES hit, but it just didn't. So I didn't really think that was light bulb. So now we just wait pretty much. We're going to wait. Maybe we get a YM long here. Yeah, probably not. Maybe ES line from down here. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, the only thing I'd be looking for now is like this 3 minute. I feel like it's a little aggressive. I know. Okay, what if we get a very big candle through this and it closed like this? Would that be good? It wouldn't be bad. I feel like it wouldn't be bad just based off ES and YM. But it's still is it light bulb, do you guys think? I would say definitely not. Definitely not light bulb. How's YM connected to NQ? YM is more connected to ES, and then ES is more connected to NQ. So like if I really know YM is going to go to like a really key level down here, and I know ES is going to go to a key level, well then ES is going to drag NQ with it probably. So yeah, I don't look at Russell though, so that doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, we also have a 4 minute holding us down technically. So we'll see. And I'm just gonna say this one more time, but I am not taking any more trades personally unless I'm on paper because I already took the short, and then obviously yesterday I took the 4 hour trade, and usually once I'm up 5 hour or more in a week, I'm done. So I'm already up 6 hour this week. Can I repeat which indexes are more connected? Um, yeah, so it goes ES and NQ, and then is more connected, and then YM and ES. Um, Jalobi, what are you saying? Let me see. Let me see. If we get another 4 minute, can we get a 4 minute OB? Yeah, we can. This would be an order block right here. If we got it. Rate the 1 minute long. It's a B setup. This long right here, right? 100% a B setup. Yeah, YM and Russell are more connected, but it doesn't matter. I'm just saying like without Russell, what's more connected? If we have an SMT, does it still count as a pattern trade? Yeah, of course, because liquidity is always going to be prioritized over SMTs. It doesn't matter if you have an SMT or not. I'm always going to target liquidity. Why B setup? Because one, you're going for a high that took another high and rejected a fair value gap, which was the break-even point for the first trade. Two, it's like almost on the other side of the curve. So like if you were to long this, which again, this long could still work. I'm not saying it's not going to work, but if you were to long that, um, you'd have to really hope you're correct in the bias. So maybe if you have like a ton of conviction of being bullish, this is a good long, but I think the best looking long right now is this ES 3 minute, which I don't trade ES, but I'll definitely watch it. I mean, this obviously looks really good here, especially if you get like a really nice candle, and we have an SMT at the bottom too. It's kind of cool. Why do I not like ES? It's just not clean to me. I mean, this is clean now, but usually ES is not as clean as this. But I do think this is really clean right now. Rate the 45-second long? I'm not rating a 45-second long, bro. I mean, I see what you're saying, but mm, Where's NQ50? The NQ 50% is at 25,218. So just out of curiosity, how many people took that setup alert yesterday after I got off? Like I feel like if you did it, like that's just it's not unlucky, but it's like why I'm more it's like why I'm profitable and like some of you guys aren't, I feel like. I don't know. Like I think the biggest edge I have is like having really high conviction in something where like if I see something that's super high R, like I'll try it one last time, kind of like how I did yesterday, and it just, dude, like that play yesterday, like that could be my only play in the week, and I'd be done. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't take two L's yesterday, Yash. I took one loss and I took a break even. See, technically the trade occurred right before 11 though, Sensation Cube. It occurred like at 10:58, and that was the macro time, you know. So. It's not a macro. Well, I don't, dude, who knows the meme of the ICT said this, bro? I strongly consider the 11 o'clock a macro because one, London reversal, and two, I've traded long enough to where if I want a move to happen, it will happen at 11 o'clock. So like, yes, that's a macro to me. Maybe ICT doesn't think that, but from my experience, that's 100% important to me. So yeah, 10:50, 11:10, like that's 100% a macro, dude. ICT is gonna explain that in the 2027 mentorship. Nah, what about the 2030 mentorship? Best times to trade gold, definitely 8 to 12. Does equal lows matter on the other futures also? Um, no, not as much on YM and ES, to be honest. So, yo, Nick, are you waiting for long here too? I like this long on ES if we get a Nick. See if he answers. What time zone am I referring to? What Eastern. Everything's Eastern time. Dude, that's crazy. Joe Flacco was spotted on a commercial flight. If they win next week, that'd be crazy. Bitcoin 2 to 3 minute. Let me check. Bitcoin. No. Actually, I see what you're saying. It's not light bulb, but I like how we're like delivering off this gap here. NQ 6 to 7 minute long, maybe. Again, what do we do in this situation? Hey, literally just don't do anything. You just wait. There's not really much I can teach you, to be honest. We kind of hit all my zones besides NQ hitting the 50%. So there's not really much I can say. Nick, you have to right click and then click customize tab title and turn everything off but the layout name. My first trade earlier is I took a short off open. I just had a lot of conviction we dump off open, and I kind of held just because the 5 minute didn't have a break. Where do I mark my 50 from? I just kind of marked it right here from this low, this impulse. I always mark it from the impulses. So this impulse to this impulse. Dude, this looks so good if we can get it. Would you see like a massive candle here or something? Yeah, the long and the 3 minute, the long and the 3 minute fair value gap, it was a good pattern trade. It would have ended up being a break even. It wasn't a good subjective trade just because we still had lower liquidity in ES. Yeah, what's up, Slade? Mm, slow markets right now. What I call this LRLR, kind of. It's kind of more chop, but I see it kind of, I guess. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's kind of LRLR, I guess. Thoughts on 1 hour IFEG? Good PM session today, maybe. I mean, 1 hour fair value gap would be nice to go fill, but we don't really need to fill it if we get this play on ES and YM. So, yeah, it's a good break even trade. The funny thing is, like, we're still holding this 50% here, dude. Perfect time to tell you how I got my name Dodgy. So basically, me and my friends created these meme pages back in high school, and my first initial nickname was Dukes, and I got Dukes from like this. We went to a soccer game one time, and like the goalie was like his name was like Doug something, and then my friend just called me started Doug just randomly to be funny, and then it transformed into Dukes, and this is in middle school, and then we created meme pages. I called mine Dodgy Dukes because I looked up adjectives that started with the word D, and then Dodgy stuck more than Dukes did, and um yeah, Dodgy ended up sticking more than Dukes did, and then I made my Xbox name Dodgy the Legend, and then Dodgy just kind of stuck. So no, it's Doogs. So then Dodgy just kind of stuck, I guess. I don't know. I just have a PC, Lucas. Why isn't my buy short to 50% after 10 a.m. candle close below? Because is there anything right here that's like confirming us to be bearish yet? No, because we have not broken this 15 minute. If we break this 15 minute, then yeah, I'll probably be more bearish than the 50%. But until we break this 15 minutes in it, this 15 minute, it's like nothing's confirmed here yet. Yeah, like there's an hour like this would if we don't get any long setup, then I want this, and then maybe PM session's better. But and then you just look for a lower time frame setup here. All right, looks like this 15 minute might break. We still got 8 more minutes till the close. Ramsey, I did it with TradingView. I did a whole class on it for free. Screen record some reels or something. Shit ain't happening, dude. I wish. Everyone would get mad at me. I mean, Lucas, I'll flip my draw on liquidity sometimes. Like I'm good at trading because I'm good at flipping my draw on liquidity. But so a lot of you asking like, oh, but what about the 1 hour IPG? Like, yes, this is long term bearish, but it doesn't mean we can't get a long setup from here. You know what I'm saying? Like we could still get a long setup here just because of how ES looks, because ES is already in the zone, right? And it's at a 15 minute. And like I don't deny the fact that yes, this hourly fair value gap breaking is bearish for NQ in general, but the lower time frame just is not convincing me yet. Also, we're forming a lot of trendline liquidity at this point to the upside, so I feel like this is gonna be maybe safe for later. So I'll just mark that out. No, I care about ES. You just went fishing and then came back? No way. That's funny. Tay, I'll send you them. Dude, what is this price action, man? All right, I'm taking this for fun. Um, am I? Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna take this 30-second for fun. A paper. I feel like we're in a pump here. Dude, why didn't I get in? Thank you. Um, yeah, I mean, we just have a lot of liquidity here. I feel like this is gonna get ran through in a second. Dude, why is my fill wait? Dude, I literally bought when we were like here. Why is it filling me up there? I know it's paper, but still. Definitely going for this right now. I feel like this is just like coil, 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 and then V shape here, and then boom, we're gonna run all this. My stop loss is around like 10 to 30 points, just depends. Now, my TradingView video setup is only for premium members only. Send the gold chart, I'll look at it. Actually, I'll just check. Why not? No, there's no such thing as any long right here yet. I mean, if you look at, yeah, I'd probably want this low to be swept from Asia for sure. So I do want to talk about something real quick. Remember the last, okay, so we had yesterday and we had the day before. Remember I talked about the half rand trend line? What do I say about the half rand trend lines? Yeah, they're like unfinished business. But if we stop halfway through a trend line, that essentially means there's bad price action and you should not trade it. Now, did we already know this price action was bad and we shouldn't be trading in the first place, which is why I'm a paper? 100%. But see how we like we run halfway through the trend line, stop in between it, don't even run the final high. Like that just confirms that this is a bad price action and you shouldn't be trading it, right? Type one if that makes sense. So it just kind of already like it already kind of just goes with our confirmation bias of we already know it's bad price action and whatever. So mm, 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 mm. Again, this is just where you have to be patient. I don't think we're gonna get this 3 minute, but this would have been a super nice trade. Why'd I move my stop? I'm just putting it to low because it doesn't really matter. I'm on paper right now, dude. I'm not trading this crap. This is actually kind of a short setup right here too. This 1 minute inversion, the downside. Since PA's whack, can we get reliable on the check on him? Feels like it's been forever since it's been AM. I think he's driving right now, so not sure what he's doing. Do I know Lanto Burner? No. Dennis, I'm just paper trading right now. I can't trade this. Too choppy. I'm just actually right paper trading right now. Do I know Tanya trades? Yeah, I went to a soccer game with her. I trade same exact way as PB. Yeah, I top Blake. I'm not actually trading. Like, yes, I obviously prioritize liquidity over SMTs, but this is all paper. Like, I'm not actually trading live. I already took my win for the day and stopped on my eval, and I didn't even take a live trade today. Like, I don't usually do that. I teach this all in my private streams. This is a YouTube stream, so I really don't care. She took a loss on longs. Can I explain why you chose not to take them? Yeah, so we got along here, which was good. It was just a pattern trade, and it would have been a break-even trade. So like when we got to long here, I kind of alerted this, but it was a break-even trade. Every single other time we end up getting any sort of long, it just wasn't valid for my model. And at the same time, I wanted ES and NQ to go down because there was LRLR and ES. See, so there's LRLR and ES here, so I was bearish, which is why one, the long would have been a break-even trade, and two, um, why the any other long that you maybe could have taken failed. But was there any other long? No, there was no other longs that were losses today, right? This is the only long. It was a break-even. There should have been no other losses, right? There's no other inversion model of mine that's here. So does that make sense? All right, so 15-minute did close below here. So now what I'd like to see is something like this kind of play out. Again, obviously this is more of like a bias kind of thing, but I think that we maybe run this 15-minute now, or this 50%, and then maybe a lot from here. Yeah, why tuna? Can I explain the eval trade I took? Yeah, I thought we'd dump off open because um we're too high, dude. And like I'm still like a bull obviously, but I can't long that high. I have to wait for a dump or something, then target higher. So we'll see. Yeah, my private Discord sucks. I would not join it. It's better that you wait for 10 to start trading to see clear bias. I really don't. I don't wait for 10, but it's up to you. Mm-mm. All right, looks like we're gonna hit our 50% level, so maybe we get a lot from here. We'll see. I already knew today would be ass, bro. Like yesterday was so good. Mm-mm. Do I trade micros? No, I trade minis on my live. I trade micros on props. Because I'm risk like on my Apex 20 accounts, I risk like usually 2 to 4K per trade, which is micros on every account. So yeah, no problem, Woodsy. Why not midis? Because minis on prop firms are a death sentence. That's a lot of people trading minis on prop firms like usually blow them before finally building a big buffer, and I just don't trade that way. So I'd rather just be consistent. That makes sense. We could still get a play, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, if you have 20 counts, you don't really need minis anyways. I agree. Gold potential 5-minute long? Dude. Yeah, I guess. Maybe. The inversion suspension block is just too much for me. Like, you don't need all that crap. Should you be targeting the 50% in this 1 minute short? Yeah, if you're in short right now, I just probably get it fully out of this 50%. Z, I have an option on my WAP, I think. Best times to trade my model AM both and PM. AM best time to trade models 8:30 to 11 PM is 1:30 to 4 1:30 to like 3:30 probably. So hey, thanks FX for living. What would I rate the? Let me see. It was all right. Yeah, I like it. It's just very, very high, you know. So a lot of those trades are just gonna end up being break even. Nick's plan? Well, Nick's plan is completely failing. We're just dumping here, so. All right, so now we hit this 50%. So now maybe if we get like a V-shaped recovery here, this should be textbook. Maybe the first good trade of the day, possibly. Right? We just tapped into the 50% on the higher time frame. We're delivering from this fair value gap. Now we just need a setup. What oh yeah, we need a 5 minute here. What do you guys think? Do you guys like this do you like this trade? I think this could be a live account trade for sure. Tap the 50%. Just need like a really nice like monster candle back up and then it'll be good. 1 minute? Nah, I'm gonna stay out the lower time frame for now. Lower time frame isn't amazing. I'm gonna stick to the higher time frame right now. So yeah, Ritual, you can't aim for the money, bro. I don't even check my bank account. I turn P&L off when I'm trading for the most part, you know, unless I just physically cannot turn it off. So yeah, dude, I'd rather be playing Fortnite right now. How do you turn it off in Top Step? I don't know if you can. Yeah, I'll probably stream Fortnite on Kick. Me and Reliable will probably stream it. And then we can do trading questions at the same time. Come on, give us a V shape or something, bro. My Kick is just DodgysDD. It's literally just DodgysDD. Go drop a follow. It's right here. 73 followers. Let's go. No, I don't trade any metals. I have earnings from Winter Real, but that was it. I did a lot of tournaments, so I used to place like top 50 in the Daily Duos Cup and stuff. Viewer games with the winner getting an Apex account, that'd be fun. Yeah, that was a good I called that out. It was kind of a pattern trade, EM, but it was a good pattern trade. Gold long. Okay, I do like this momentum here. For gold. This looks good. Gold is delivering off an Asia low. We don't have a 15-minute. The highest time frame gap we have is a 5-minute. Um, doesn't look bad. Yeah, I would just jam for sure. Well, we got a 5-minute maybe. We also got a potential gold 5-minute. For everyone in my stream, 80 Apex is running 80% off sale right now. If you guys don't know, it basically you can buy like a really cheap account and um you know, it's like a 50K accounts for like 37 bucks. And if you want to learn trading, I suggest doing that. Do not use your own capital because you're just gonna blow it. So it's my little public service announcement. And it's basically fake money. So if you actually blow the account, you're losing like 38 bucks, not $50,000. Thoughts on Lewis? It's a complete scammer. All right, maybe we do get a light bulb mong here. Maybe. We'll see. Mm-mm. Dude, Lewis like Lewis isn't a scammer himself, but like he's a scammer in terms of business. Like he stole my model, pretends he doesn't know who I am, and he makes like, dude, like I make more money off Discord than trading, but like not by that much, bro. Lewis, he probably makes like 10 times more off of Discord than trading, dude. And like I don't even think he trades. It's kind of funny, but maybe he does now. Maybe he does trade now. I don't know. Maybe he's a change man. I don't. I didn't take the short Camden because what? Wait, what short are you talking about? I thought price action was really choppy up here, dude. I didn't take any short up here. Yeah, I stream daily in Discord. Yeah, I'm just doing this for fun. I was in this Discord for a week and he was terrible. Yeah, I'm not surprised, dude. Yeah, I make more money on Discord than trading, right? And obviously never planned for it to be that way, but a lot of people pay me, dude. Half of you guys owe of lifetime, so it's not as much as you think. All right, it looks like we're not gonna get this. So like yesterday, I made way more money on trading than Discord, but like today, I haven't even taken a trade, so like I haven't made more money trading than Discord. Right? If I don't take a trade, then it's impossible not to. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna get anything. Yes, looks like it's just gonna dump through this gap, I guess. Mm, why do I treat my Apex accounts like evals? Because they're cheap to me. I've had them for so long, and you know, I kind of out like emotionally. I've just been in the trading for so long that they don't really feel. I don't feel emotions when trading them anymore. So I just kind of do whatever. Mm, mm, mm. Am I still coming to LA this month? Yeah, I am. Yeah, they do skinny. I don't really go for payouts in Apex anymore though. Mm. All right, so based off of what I'm seeing right now, okay, this 15-minute running through this, I'm gonna take an options trade here. It's gonna be a little swing trade, and I'm gonna actually take a short, and it's gonna be on SPY. And I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go for this low, see if zero DTEs can print here. I've already been cooking this up, so. Again, this is just a very obvious death candle. I feel like at this rate, we're just going to keep dumping, and I feel like zero DTEs are kind of going to print here. Do, 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 do. I mean, bro, you're just straight dumping. This is what happens when you're long and they're proven wrong, and then you're proven wrong. Kind of funny. I liked your story. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so if you're trying to get on futures, you're gonna have to wait for confirmation set up. Okay, my zero DDs are getting destroyed here. Let's go. Do I like the trend line and equal highs in NQ? Yeah, but I don't see any sign of reversal yet, dude. What do I think of Shinobi? I like Shinobi. He's cool. I'm gonna lose today. Well, considering I'm not trading any account I care about today, it's impossible for me to lose. I literally logged out of everything, dude. I'll just wait for tomorrow. It's like today's one of those days you just gotta click the skip button on FX replay. Obviously, we cannot do that in live time, but Robert, you should have a profit factor of at least like 1.5 or more. The win rate doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, I would close your guys' charts. You know, the only reason I'm still live is because I'm live streaming, bro. But I usually wouldn't be trading this. My kick is just my name, DodgysDD. PA looking good now. It's yeah, PA is looking better, but is there still any sort of like light bulb reversals? No. So there's not really much you can do. And the 15-minute just got ran through on ES, dude. So I feel like that's more bearish now. DD just stands for due diligence. The funny Shinobi actually gave me that idea, funny enough. 5-minute gold still good? Yeah, I would say so. I still like this 5-minute gold setup. I don't really feel like logging back in though. Yeah, if we get this 5-minute gold close, do I take this in my Apex account? I might. This looks good. My friends with TGR. I'm not like friends, but I talk to them sometimes. All right, if this gold candle closes above, I'm gonna try this on gold. But if it doesn't, then I'm not. Let's see. This looks really good, guys. Well, I get an entry here. All right, so I'm gonna try this on gold. I like this 5 minute. I'm into my apexes. I'm gonna go break even here probably. This looks really good. And then I'm gonna maybe scale half there. We'll see. We'll see. I really do like this. I'm probably not gonna watch NQ right now. I mean, there's no. I mean, do we get this reversal, dude? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter now. I'm in gold. We're locked in. Dude, do I low I low key might just get out all at 1R here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really have conviction for this high to hit. That's a problem. I think I'm just gonna go for a 1R trade here, guys. I think I'm just gonna sell all at this high. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What level is that? 4046, yeah. Yeah, macro doesn't really mean anything for gold, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, there's also a 5-minute NQ that doesn't look bad, bro. Ugh. My options are getting destroyed too, so those are probably gonna go to zero. Such weird price action. Like, it's definitely V shape. I'm gonna put up a side by side with gold here, I think. God damn it. Did we leave equal lows there? Yeah, we kind of did. So you have another potential NQ play. Do I double down? I mean, this doesn't look bad. Ideally, if this gold play starts printing, I'm probably just gonna be done for the day. Or I'm not. What am I saying? I'm not gonna be done for the day. I'm gonna be done, just done with this, and not take this. Like, why would I take this if this gold play is just gonna print? You know what I'm saying? Ideally, I want this 3-minute to close above my gold here. Come on, gold's printing right now. Let's go. Dude, let's go, bro. Let's go. Pump it. I'm all out here for 1R, guys, just so you know. Will we finally hit a banger today? Let's go, bro. This is a freaking banger. Just gotta hit the final TP. Dude, I'm literally just going for 1R here in gold, then I'm done. That's gonna be my trade. Dude, I don't even give a fuck about NQ. This is way better right here. All right, just put in equal highs on gold. Good sign, good sign. I'm gonna take this off because I think this is worth a little more than a paper trade. So obviously I was paper trading before, but I feel like this one is like, I don't think this is a paper trade. I think you could take more than a paper trade on this one, if it even triggers. Am I gonna take it? No, I'm already in this one, so Keep a runner, dude. I don't think I'm gonna keep a runner in gold. I think I'm just gonna take full 1R. I'm literally just in like two two micros on gold right now. About 2K. Dude, a banger is a banger. A banger has nothing to do with the RR, bro. A banger is just like a banger setup. It doesn't matter the RR. The RR varies, you know. All right, come on, gold, please just hit the high. Yeah, my lot size is mostly the same. We left triple equal highs here on gold, and the 3 minute close above, and the 2 minute close above, and the 1 minute close above. Like theoretically, we should just accelerate off of this gap here. Ugh. All right, come on. So I don't risk exactly 1% per trade. No, I risk like 3%. What was the play for NQ long? Well, potentially this 5 minute, but it isn't triggered yet. I'm in this gold play though. I bet you BJ's in this one right here. Bro is stressing. Yeah, I don't trade gold every day. That's why. Like if this was on NQ, I'd have so much more conviction, but like gold is like mid. I don't know. I might go break even here in gold. I don't want us to go back down to man trade. I'm not gonna lie, but we do have equal low. We do have equal highs here. All right, I'm probably gonna go break even here in gold. I'm not gonna lie. I know we really didn't break the equal highs, but I do not want us to go back down to the entry. I feel like if we do, it's not a good sign. Yeah, pretty much, Marvin. Just get out of gold? Nah. I'll hold. We'll see, we'll see. What about the 15-minute fair value gap above the 5 minute NQ? I mean, if the bias is bullish, that should not matter. What makes NQ 5 minute a good play when we inverse to 15? Because yes, and everything's just a discount. That's pretty much the only reason why. Damn. NQ is pumping here, guys. Dude, I can't believe we made equal highs here with gold and didn't hit them, bruh. I'm gonna come to Europe probably next summer. All right, 1 minute and 35 seconds until this NQ candle closes here. Definitely looks really good. We do have a 3 minute here too. Ideally, both time frame closes would be the best. So, have I been to Brazil? No, I haven't. South Africa? Oh, I'm definitely making a South Africa trip soon. Don't worry. Let's go. I just got the new iPhone. I think. Dude, my goal is gonna get solid break even, I think. No. All right, so here's the NQ entry. I'm gonna take this really light. And yeah, I'm not going super heavy in this. I'm probably just gonna go for like, I guess I'll go for up here, but I'm gonna scale probably here because I feel like it's a guaranteed GP. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Good candle, good momentum here. And the reason I like this is just because we're in extreme discount. So at least if I'm wrong about the bias, we'll retrace to the 50%. I don't care that the 15-minute didn't close above. All right, my goal is probably gonna get, yeah, my goal is just stop break even, but hopefully this NQ play prints for us now. Hopefully. Break even. I'm probably not gonna go break even for NQ. I don't stream on YouTube much. It's mostly Discord. Is this an options play? It could be. My puts got destroyed, so. But I'm also on profitable trading options, so. Yeah, you can pass Apex with one trade. So 1 minute long on gold. Yeah, no. This is like a 2022 model on gold though. Dude, I just got an ice maker. It's so fire. The 2022 model is an ICT model. Yo, look at this. Yeah, boy. What's wrong with 2022 model? Not really anything. Yeah, we're rejecting because the 3-minute can't close above. See? So gold goes break even and NQ will fail. Lovely. Well, NQ hasn't failed yet. Congrats. Dude, look at this. Damn. That's fire. Do I have to go to like the AT&T store and turn on my other phone now or what? You're still in gold? Yeah, if you're still in gold, that's fine, honestly. I just gotta stop break even gold because I don't really like this price action. And not that gold is bad price action, but like, I don't know. I just would rather not. Wait. Is tomorrow CPI? No, I don't think that tomorrow's Friday, dude. There's never CPI on a Friday. All right, pump it. Pump it, pump it, pump it. How many people are in this trade? Okay. I'm probably gonna go break even. Where should we go break even here? I'm probably gonna go break even here. We hit it. With a 3 minute close, yeah, 3 minute close above it is good. Um, why go break even there? What is that? Just vibes, dude. I don't know. Like I feel like if we hit this spot, it's like a rejection block, and then we shouldn't stall there if I'm right. You know? Bro, this is such bad PA, bro. We can't look at this trend line here we have. Like just cannot break. Yeah. Why are we pulling back? Please, please, MQ, please. No, I don't use a hard stop. Sometimes I just get out when I know the trade's gonna just go the other way. Check 15 minute. Yeah, I know the 15 minute can't break. Mm. Dude, I'm so happy I just got this new phone. This is sick. It says set up my new phone. Quickly bring your phone next to your iPad, and if it's not, it's not reading it for some reason. It's the 17. Dude, I saw one of my friends, Tyler G, got the Air, And dude, it's so light. I don't know why I got it though. The camera is only one camera on it. Mm, mm, mm. You want break even? You could go break even here if you want. I mean, I'm in pretty light, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm still gonna be green in the day. No, I'm not out yet. Come on. Is this A plus for me? No, this is like A minus setup for me, to be honest. Actually, this might even like be a B setup, low key. I mean, we literally closed below the 15-minute. It's not a clean delivery. We're way below any obvious low. We're like the next obvious liquidity pool is here, which I feel this would be better if we swept this. It's just definitely not an A plus setup. All right, I'll see you later, Amin. We have a beautiful head and shoulders. Let's go, dude. This trade's gonna work now. Let's go, dude. Why didn't I take the 1-minute IFG? I took the 5-minute because the 5 minutes the cleanest here. Do I still leverage the IFG indicator? Yeah. I bet you the IFG indicator alerted this shit. Let's see. Yeah, it did. It says to go break even here. Should we listen to the indicator? Maybe we listen to the indicator. Mm -mm. Yeah, I'm not reading chat, Ant. I'm just on there because I have to talk about my indicator. I'm gonna go break even here because it's a rejection block. Yeah, I do every day in my Discord. What color phone I got? It was silver. I have a black phone right now, so I don't think silver was bad. You're coming to Miami and want to meet me? All right, bet. Just shoot me a Discord DM. Wait, what 1-minute IFG are you talking about, Marvin? All right, we have the 15-minute close in 30 seconds. Let's see if we close above this. Are we gonna be cooked, chat? And the 15 minute did not close above. Let's go. That's great. Yeah, I tagged you, Nick. I was trying to see if you're looking for longs. We just weren't getting any. I'm in this one though on Q. I'm hopefully going to break even here soon. Yeah, me too, Panama. I used code Nick and it like gave me like it was like 500 bucks and I used code Dodgy it was like 10 bucks. I was like, damn, bro. All right, I'm gonna go break even here, guys. I'm going break even. Let's go. I'm gonna scale half at 277 and then I'm gonna probably hold most until here. I'm hoping we hit this. I'm trying to see like should I hold a little longer? Nah, probably not. I think I'm gonna change my limit. I think I'm gonna make it to be this 1 minute intermediate term high. Where's buy side? Yeah, I'm gonna target this instead, guys. This is gonna be my scale half. If we even get it. Dude, why can't I spell this damn thing right? But remember, the 15 minute still is not closed, so we'll see what happens. Dude, I can't. I don't want this to be break even. If this is break even, that would suck. Come on, dude. Just goddamn 15 minute. All right, this reaction is absolutely cooked, guys. Ugh. No, this is probably gonna be break even trade. We have a 1 minute. Dude, this looks textbook too, bro. Look at this. I really hope this 1 minute fails, dude. Please. Why do we get the most textbook short of all time when I'm in a long? Do I believe in daily bias candle closure? No. All right, please, please hold. I'm begging. Am I the same age as brother? Abada? What the hell is that? Who the hell is that? Oh, Riley? No, I'm 2 years older than him. Okay, we just got a 1 minute short here, and this is textbook, and yeah, I'm hoping this fails. This getting wrecked would be a really good sign. I want lower? No, I want higher here, Nick. I'm just saying this is a textbook as hell setup now to the downside. Like I'm in a long, but there's a short setup, and it's like, bro. Like, dude, look how textbook this is, bro. We have LRLR now in the 1 minute. We swept the high. We're delivering off our rejection block. So I'm just saying, like, I'm hoping that this fails, which would be really good for my long. But if it doesn't, we're just cooked. Oh my god, I'm gonna get top break even, aren't I? That's just great. I'm still in. Dude, what a day. It didn't fill me yet, though. There's still hope. No, it was a break-even trade, Nick. I'm still in, guys. My stop's at 9. My stop's at 248. Still be in. And stopped out. Let's go. Break-even trade. It doesn't really matter. I'm already green in the day, so I don't give a fuck. All right, well, I'm ending the day little green here. Obviously took the short off open. Unlucky that didn't work, but yeah. TJR lost 50K today. What the hell did he take? What the hell? This was a good short. Looks like you try maybe taking an inversion. Interesting. Am I? No, I'm on Discord. All right, I'm gonna get off here, guys. Really got nothing else to say or do. So, all right, peace.